Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to address you at this flagship conference. More than ever, we need a strong social Europe, and I'm looking forward to hearing your voice at the Porto Social Summit. Firstly, because European citizens expect action. Secondly, the pandemic has made us give even more value to the European social model. It has also highlighted the shortcomings and the new challenges. We must keep these lessons in mind as we move from crisis fighting to recovery policies. In March, the Commission adopted an action plan to implement the principles of the European Pillar of Social Rights. It aims at rallying all forces around the pillar's concrete vision, which stands at the center of our recovery policies. Social rights and social cohesion must drive the recovery. The green and digital transitions need to include social progress, so everyone can benefit from the opportunities they can bring. The Social Pillar Action Plan, the European Green Deal, and Europe's Digital Decade are intertwined and mutually reinforcing. With 1.8 trillion euros, the new long-term budget and the Next Generation EU recovery package shall boost social investment a greener and digital economy needs. Investments in people will ensure that the green and digital transitions are socially fair and just. To focus our joint efforts, the action plan puts forward 3 EU-level targets for 2030, consistent with the UN Sustainable Development Goals. First of all, we want to achieve an employment rate of at least 78% in 2030. This is not an abstract target. It means more and better job opportunities, particularly for women, for the young, and for vulnerable groups. The action plan also sets the target of at least 60% of adults participating in training every year by 2030. This target translates principle number 1 of the pillar. The right to be skilled and reskilled has to benefit all workers in a rapidly changing world of work. Last but not least, I want to emphasize the fight against rising inequality and poverty that divide our societies and finally lead to social exclusion. The number of people at risk of poverty or social exclusion of 2019 must be reduced by at least 15 million people by 2030, out of which at least 5 million children. Combating poverty is each member state's duty. It is an investment in more resilient and innovative societies. This requires an integrated approach that the EU will actively promote and support. The Commission is pursuing an ambitious social agenda. We have announced new proposals in the area of minimum income, long-term care, and essential services. Implementing the social pillar relies on all actors. That is why we invite the European Council to endorse the targets and call on member states to be ambitious when they define their way to achieve them. We encourage member states to set up coordination mechanisms on the implementation of the pillar at national level. Civil society actors, together with social partners, should play an important role. At EU level, the European semester will remain the main tool to coordinate and monitor progress towards the implementation of the social pillar. To make it more efficient and relevant, we have to improve its ownership. We are making good progress on the update of the social scoreboard. This will allow us to further deepen and enlarge our analysis of the implementation of the social pillar in all its dimensions. The Porto Social Summit must put us firmly on track towards a fairer, more inclusive, and more resilient Europe in 2030. I count on your support and engagement and wish you a fruitful discussion.